Hello and welcome back to The End of Zoe, brought to you by Rocket Rabbit Commentaries, playing the PS4 Gold Edition of Resident Evil 7. We are now on the hunt for the Swamp Man, who's captured Zoe, while also navigating little Dark Souls-like islands of risk and reward, navigating the swampy, gator-infested waters to see how best to approach this, the greatest challenge of Joe Baker's life.
I mean, obviously, we want to do a belly flop / swamp dive into the swamp in order to turbo ourselves over to the Goodies Islands.
Goodies Islands.
Unfortunately, the entrance to that particular one is behind, so
I'm running out of throwing spears. I wish that I had 5, but Joe will make it to the island, make it out alive.
do 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 do.
He killed another gator, although his methods are crass. If they had got his teeth on him, they would have ate his ass.
Yay, more throwing spears and 2 boxer effigies, which pushes us up to 19, right?
No, Joe Baker does not play with dolls. He is a perfectly sane hermit human being.
You know, I think this is actually somebody's fucking gator farm.
You think?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, so it's funny how depending on where you live, like climate has a lot to do not only with the local fauna, but also laws and regulations surrounding what kinds of creatures can you keep as pets. And come to realize that a lot of places, like in colder regions around the globe, prohibit having gators or other reptiles as pets because they can't survive outside naturally.
Right.
Kind of a way to preclude animal abuse. 4-legged molded abuse always is welcome and encouraged with handsome kickbacks from the government.
A pile of scrap metal.
See, that pile of scrap metal was supposed to be the bait, but we got wise. Anybody home?
I kind of find it weird that the molded don't respond to Joe. Don't respond to Joe either breaking the door or knocking on it.
So they can't. One, because that's the RE engine doing that, and it's funny how as soon as you mentioned that I realized, well, there is a game mechanical reason why that's the case, is because molded cannot fight the player character if they have to go through a door first. It breaks aggro, and it also apparently in this case makes them deaf even to the sound of Joe violently destroying the door that's blocking his access to the room that the molded is in.
You just barely got that past Cloud.
Yeah, did you see that little flicker of the 4-legged character model that they had to set him in the position that he would be in if Joe was doing an actual stealth execution? I'm trying to think of another game that did that.
Yay!
I don't think it was a Resident Evil title.
20% bonus
Hi!
damage with our boxer from our boxer effigies.
My action figure collection is now nearly complete. We have plus 20% melee offensive efficiency. Ugh. Yeah.
More spears.
So, one thing that is kind of cool, kind of not cool about those breakable doors is you can only break those doors when you have destroyed every enemy in the room. The reason why we haven't ran into that error message is because Past Cloud already is aware that trying to break down the door before you kill all the molded is futile and should not be attempted. It will probably cause you to get hit by the enemies you haven't killed yet.
Right. Okay. Some. Are we actually going to use our steak bomb find-a-damnedly?
I want to party all the time, party all the time, party all the time.
Well, you blew off their legs.
Oh, they ain't gonna be dancing anytime soon. Motherfucker. Oh, you want some more, huh?
Okay, so the percentile bonuses are actually mattering for these smaller ones. Ooh, another box refugee. So, can we get up to 30?
Yeah. I think 30% is a reachable goal because, mind you, there are areas of this map that I have not explored. Just goes to show that the more thoroughly you explore these areas, the more powerful you get. You especially want to be powerful in the case where four-legged molded man just rushes right up on you because he was automatically aggroed. I hear him. Where is it? Yep, there it is.
Oh, that was just a normal molded, though.
Put your head where I can see you. Hello?
Ack!
Oh boy. Oh boy. You have 5 seconds before the gator chomps on you. 4, 3,
No, we're
2.
safe. We're safe.
Because gators cannot climb ramps.
No. So are we gonna pick up that box refugee that we opened and weren't able to successfully collect?
Oh, you mean because the molded pushed me off the ramp?
Well, not necessarily because the molded pushed you off the ramp, but that is a thing that happened. So
I think now I recognize the advantage that those, like, crowned molded have is you can't interrupt their attack animations as consistently as you can the regular base molded. Oh boy, do those interrupts sure matter in games like these. Any refrigerators I haven't opened yet? Wait, that looks very much like a place I should explore.
no, but this is
Underneath this platform. No, come on, all right, go, come on, go on this. Don't be afraid, Joe. Be a man. Risk yourself.
But we don't have a running jump.
I think I'm investigating to see if this is if the coast is actually clear. The problem is, though, is that a lot of times these gators will. So the gators are actually spawning on the field. Like, in case you haven't noticed, sometimes the game will spawn the enemies in places where you can't see them spawn in, which I think is the better move for video games in general. The alternate is you watch them literally spawn on the field like Time Splitters enemies. Gators probably are spawning when they just surface out of the water.
Another box refugee.
I like how these little guys will actually cast shadows. Leave me to my privacy. I must improvise a latrine.
Well, we didn't actually investigate the notes.
There were notes in there?
Another grub. Another grub. If you go down there, Joe, you're not coming back out.
Yeah, you notice how they put the autosave before you jump down the ledge there?
Okay, we're at 23.
I got a present for ya.
What you buying?
Is it safe to get the thing?
I mean,
it is.
We're gonna end up fighting Tyrant here, right?
I
oh, there's 24. Sweet. Or is that no? That's 23. Okay.
Making every little bit count. It's a fat molded.
So it is actually.
So if you're
okay.
And here's where you notice Fat Boy does not play nicely with his skinny friends here. Because those guys got stunned by the vomit.
And bonk.
The face smash. Oh boy. Would you kindly slow down for a second, sir? I have to cancel my finisher animation. Delicious. Hakuna Matata.
Oh.
Spear him in the head. And then, because the spear is an inflexible object attached to his character model, begin flailing around like a piece of cardboard. That was an interrupt. Nice. Come on, right in the head. Yeah.
We spent a lot of spears on him, though.
He's a fat boy. Those of us coming off of our Dead Rising playthrough, while we nod for approval for the destruction of the fatties, know that fat characters typically have more health and more defense. That their fat actually provides a kind of blubber, not unlike the killer whale. Protect them from the elements and other antagonistic forces that might destroy or otherwise harm their bodies.
But what about the upcoming... Oh, there we go. That's 24. No, that is a full 25. Sweet.
We did it. A creepy doll used for Black Magic Woman. Got a Black Magic Woman. Yeah, and there's that arrangement of the cow parts in the shape of a fungal cell. Surprised? Not really.
That is a twist I should have seen coming.
Right? You really thought Jack was dead, huh?
Well,
I bet you thought that when he calcified that was it. That was the last time you were going to see him. But no, that's his big freaking nose in our face right now.
Don't do it! Don't you gotcha! Jack! Get me the fuck out of here! I'm your family! How the fuck can you do this to me? Get me the fuck out of here, Jack!
Well, this is absolutely horrifying. Be safe,
and
everybody.
in the next part,